Welcome back to Elon After Hours Season 18.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's one of our last shows. We have two more.
No, and I'm so sad. The semester is wrapping up. Sophomore year has been awesome.
It's been so nice. And yeah, I'm going abroad next fall, so
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
So this is like me and Marissa's last time ever hanging out. Ever.
Hey.
Only 2 more chances to hang out, and that's it.
Yeah, ever, forever. Once Olivia leaves, she's gone.
I'm gone. We're never seeing each other again.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so sad about that.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into what happened this week. Euphoria Season 3 has finally premiered, although there's no soundtrack by Labyrinth. So what's even the point? Also, apparently they ran out of glitter after the first 2 seasons because the makeup matches the desert they're in for some reason. Just really boring.
Last weekend marked the end of the Super Bowl for people who only watched the Super Bowl for the halftime show, Coachella. This year, Sabrina Carpenter brought out guest star Madonna. Karol G made history as the first Latina artist to headline the festival, and Justin Bieber played on his laptop. But it might have been exactly what society needed. We now know the power of a crowd made up of Gen Z and millennials is enough to bring someone back from the dead. Justin Bieber in his Believe era.
Olivia Rodrigo released her new song last Friday, Drop Dead, which debuted at #1 on the global Spotify charts. It was the first single for her album coming later this year, titled, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. I don't blame you if it takes a while to learn that name. Even I had trouble reading it, and I'm reading off a teleprompter. The Devil Wears Prada 2 had its world premiere last Monday with return performances from Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep. It seems like the stars are really excited for the new Minions movie this summer because they both decided to dress like Scarlet Overkill for the carpet.
A24's The Drama released earlier this month and was a controversial success, hitting $100 million at the box office on Tuesday. I mean, I don't know what they expected. You could put Robert Pattinson and Zendaya in a movie where they both watch paint dry for 2 hours, and I'd still come out there saying it was the best thing I had seen all year.
Reality TV show The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is going to resume production after pausing filming for investigations involving the cast member Taylor Frankie Paul. After 5 seasons and after we know pretty much all the assaults, arrests, and affairs these people have, can we even call their lives secret anymore? Star of the Terrifier series, David Howard Thornton, proposed to his girlfriend in his full Art the Clown costume and makeup. Somehow this proposal is still better than being asked with a flash mob.
Elon's Party for the Planet was held this Thursday, where students showed up to participate in sustainable activities and entertainment. Although if you count pollen as confetti, Elon has been celebrating since February. Next Tuesday is Surf Day, where students get to show off all the hard work they have been putting in this semester, like how to set up water slides or play a game of die.
Wow, that one is really accurate. All right, so last weekend, we saw Romeo and Juliet, Elon's production of it, and it was amazing. So we really wanted to have the cast on, and that's what we have for you today, so stay tuned. And we are back with the cast of Romeo and Juliet. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
All right, so do you guys want to first just introduce yourselves, tell us a little about you, maybe what you played in Romeo and Juliet?
Okay. Okay. Hi, I'm Michaela. I am an acting BFA, 2nd year, and I played the nurse in Romeo and Juliet.
Amazing.
Hi, my name is Matthew Graham Brown. I am an acting and psychology double major, and I played Lord Capulet in Elon's production of Romeo and Juliet.
So we got 2 members of Team Capulet.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
That
Yeah.
feels wrong. I feel like we need the other side here.
No, that's
No?
okay.
All right, we'll keep it Capulets. Love it.
Did the beef ever extend out of the show into real life?
Yeah, there were
cast
several
beef?
parking lot brawls between the two families.
Yeah, Lord Capulet was really messing around with Benvolio.
No, I mean, it's, I think when you craft in the character, it's, you craft a lot of hate for the other side.
Method.
But no, I mean, I experienced personally no slights or insults
No, there was
between
really
us.
no beef. I mean, the cast was great to work with. Everybody showed up to work, and that's all I can really ask for.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the show in the context of it was set in 1970s Italy. So what was that like? Well, how was it different than other Shakespeare shows or Romeo and Juliet shows?
I guess I'll talk.
Go for it.
Most people kind of envision Shakespeare's 1600s, old-timey, most people go into a Shakespeare show expecting not to understand it. And there was something, and you can speak on this as well, but Julian told us, Julia Stakevich, who's our director, some parent had emailed a couple weeks before and was like, you know, so is this Shakespeare going to be like normal Shakespeare or a modernized, like, sexual version of Shakespeare?
That one, right?
Yeah. Yes. Very yeah.
Well, I think it's interesting because what
It's a
he's
mix. Yeah.
yes, I mean it is, but you know what he said and what I agree with is Shakespeare is very inherently sexual. You know, most people think it's this high comedy, this posh very. There's dick jokes, there's body jokes, there's there's all sorts of. I mean, it was made for people who were in the stalls, paid I don't know how much.
They were for peasant. It was for peasants.
They were peasants. The only thing they drank was ale, and they were listening.
Ale and bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you guys saw the show, so obviously there's a whole scene where our Mercutio's like flailing around with a piece of bread, like making so many.
It was a great part. I
dick
loved
jokes
it.
about it. I get called a whore later on in that same scene. So again, very inherently like sexual, but I think the nice part about it is I had family who like lived in the 70s or had parents that like grew up in the 70s, so it was really cool working in that time period because I got to talk to like my grandmother and talk about the time period and really kind of implement that into like my character and the way that I was thinking in character. And plus it was just so much more fun. Like the disco made it like I feel like our disco was justified, and I feel like we understood the language. We spent so much time with the language and making sure that we knew what we were saying, because if we know what we're saying, then hopefully the audience can. And I mean, I think they did. We had some pretty great reception from this show.
Yeah, I think clarity and diction and storytelling was one thing that was really, I don't want to say pressured, but was very like was drilled into us, so we could explain the story in this old language to a newer audience. And I think the 70s Shakespeare is, it being in the 70s was cool. It breaks away from people, you go up and you expect to see, I don't know what those big, like, ruffled collars
are
like
called.
That's what you kind of expect, and swords, but we had daggers and we had, it was modern 70s clothing. So, it kind of gave a freshness to the whole production and the play itself.
And I think also in terms of like our crafting and understanding our characters more so, like it was really good to like at least know the time period, because I've watched so many movies that take place in the 70s. Like I love 70s music. So I think it was easier for us as the actors, a part of the show, to be able to like connect with the story more. And again, they're like young teenagers, and in the 70s there was a lot of young teenagers fighting for their rights, and that's kind of what the moral of R&J is like, like the old people keep them back from being the best that they could be.
So with that, was there like difficulty in learning Shakespeare and actually doing a show like this? I'm sensing yes.
Well, it had been it's my first time doing Shakespeare. The only other time I did Shakespeare was when I crewed it in high school. I crewed Macbeth. In high school. We're not in a theater.
No, we're not. No, you're good. We're in a studio.
No, it's okay. Mackers, I guess, is what I should say. Ceiling lights go.
Yeah. Great. Just everything stops.
What was I saying?
Shakespeare.
You've never done
Shakespeare.
I had never done Shakespeare before, so memorization was, it always will be a hard thing for me because that's just how I am as a person. But it was difficult because it doesn't flow like normal or present day modern language which you're used to flows like, so there's a lot of, I can just speak on Capulet. There's a lot of M dashes, commas, N jams, all sorts of things that kind of, affects how you speak, and a lot of the times it's not intuitive what comes after a line. So it takes a bit more kind of, I think, academic, flashcards, Quizlet. I definitely use Quizlet.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, it kind of makes it feel like schoolwork, but
yeah.
that's.
Yeah, this was also my first Shakespeare show too, and my first real lead I've ever had in a play in my time of doing theater. But Marissa and I took a Shakespeare class in the fall together.
Yes.
That's where we met. Shout out Kirby Wall.
Shout out the goat.
But so I had already gotten some Shakespeare training at the time that like auditions were happening. So I was like, okay, I really want this show, but we'll see what happens. And for me, the memorization came kind of easy with Shakespeare because it's so like rhythmic. It kind of lives in you, and like, you know, it's called iambic pentameter, so it's like 10 beats and like they typically rhyme at the end of it. So it's kind of like just memorizing
I'd be confused.
poetry. Yeah, I mean it's very daunting at first, but I don't know, it was really fun to learn it, and it felt like memorization kind of came easier, and it was able to like live in me and allowed my acting choices to be more free.
It was certainly daunting. You know, it's, you know, there's 10 syllables as an iambic pentameter. Like, this sounds like math. And
Yeah, no, I'm not like clocking it right now, but I'm sure if like
this sounds a lot like math, and I hated math in high
too.
school.
Me
There's
too.
a lot of math to it. Like if someone has a 6-line beat, the next character is a 4-line beat, and then you're suddenly have to riff off of each other.
Exactly.
Didn't
You got to
say
cut them
Romeo
off.
learned- Did you start memorizing?
I-
She was gonna learn Shakespeare, and I was gonna perfect my gibberish.
Well, one of my New Year's resolutions was to just learn random Shakespeare monologues and just have it off the off the dome. It's not going too well. I
So
got
you
like
just break out in the
Yeah.
monologue.
well, all I've got is like to
If
be
you
or not to
wanted
be. That is the question, and then it's
Oh my
like
God.
goes into like to sleep, to live, to die. Like all
Hey,
that
I
jazz.
can give you a nurse one. You can memorize
hit
that.
it real
next.
quick.
Huh?
Hit it real quick.
Nope. I'm good. Nope. All right.
But there is like this rhythm to Shakespeare, and I'm just curious, like in a modern day context, there's a lot of different interpretations of whether we stick to the rhythm, if we just kind of freeball it and say it like it's modern day language. Where did your production and Julian's vision land on like modern adaptation of like the rhythm itself, I would say?
A lot of it I found, because I was worried about this too. I was, you know, the rhythm, like I was like, am I gonna have to speak, you know, in this exact, you know, like da-dun, 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 da-dun on stage. But, you know, a lot of that comes in the prep work you do beforehand. You know, you practice your lines, you say your lines in this, you know, iambic pentameter, and then when you're on stage, you kind of, I don't want to say you let it go, but it kind of, you embody it more than you do speak it. So a lot of, you know, what we were saying, you know, didn't sound like, it wasn't like to be or not to be, that is the question. You know, it was very free form. It was very naturalized language, like you would hear, because I think the point, at least that I've been told, and you can differ, is that it's meant to live in you more than actually be performed that way.
Yeah. I very much agree with that. I mean, I think that's what I touched on earlier about like embodying the text, because it's, again, half the battle is us understanding it, because if we don't understand it, none of the audience is going to understand what we're saying. So a lot of the rehearsals, I mean, there were definitely notes that I got from our director being like, make sure to check the scansion for it, which is like how you read the line and break it up into beats, and like what gets like the accent or is the most important part of it. So I would definitely get notes from the director about like the scansion and being like in iambic pentameter. But after a while, it just kind of like lives in you. And once you get that note, you correct it and it sticks and it stays. But I mean, this was definitely an easy show for me, like easier show for me to memorize, but because of that text work. And I got my script like during J term, so I was able to start working a little bit earlier before we even started rehearsals, which I think was a huge help.
Yeah. With that, you guys also have pretty emotional scenes, like both of you guys do. So how, on top of that, do you work through that and get to that point you're able to do it in Shakespeare, everything together with the emotions?
Okay.
I don't always want to be the one to talk
I can
first.
go if you want me to
Go
talk.
ahead, please,
Okay.
please.
I mean, I just don't know what we were.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
please.
I'll go first. So actually, our director called us in along with Lady Capulet and Romeo and Juliet to do this like acting exercise called like Palace of Dreams, where it's kind of like a guided meditation, and you go through different experiences as your character. So it was really cool because we got to see like the best day of our lives, the worst day of our lives, just kind of like, again, understanding our characters on a deeper emotional level. Because the one thing that our director always wants is like, you know, he doesn't want emotion to be forced. Like he could give two craps if you're crying on stage, because realistically nobody's going to see it in McCrary.
No.
So as long as you understand like how to breathe and how to like feel that emotion and just let it come through you without hindering your performance, that's half the battle. And after we did like the exercise with our director, like I feel like my character just took a whole nother emotional depth, and I got to understand a lot about grief. And it also helps too when your friends are in the cast, like seeing your friend die on stage, seeing your friend covered in blood because they got stabbed, like, sorry, spoiler, but you know, it's really emotional. And we do so much world building in our characters that I felt so immersed in the scene. And I felt so immersed and justified in everything I was doing. And the crying, even though I never had real tears except for like closing night, it just felt like it kind of came naturally, and it like helped our performance a lot, I think.
Yeah, world building, crafting is certainly a huge part of it. One of the challenges I think that Lady Capulet, Friar Lawrence, and any of the older characters, of course, everybody in the show had challenges, and everyone did absolutely fantastic work. Yeah. But one of the challenges is especially for me and for Lady Capulet and for you as well, is I'm 19 years old. I've never lost a child.
I've also never lost a child. And that was like my first monologue. My first monologue is literally talking about how my husband died, my daughter died, and now I'm happy to be working for the Capulets. So it's a lot. Like these characters have a whole life of their own before we even get into the 2 hours, 3 hours traffic of our stage.
Yeah, so it's hard. As I think, one of the biggest things of being an actor is that, and what I think is interesting but can be frustrating is, in order to be an actor, there's a certain element of is you have to experience life just in general, because that's where you get exposed to experiences and new feelings and things. You get your heart broken when you're 17, but you don't experience the loss of a parent, maybe, God forbid, if hopefully until you're older, or things like this. So a lot of these critical life experiences, like and of course, I hope no one ever loses a child, but that feeling of like, I'm 19 years old. I've never had a child. I've certainly never lost one. So for the older characters, like Nurse and the Capulets and the Montagues, it's more of a challenge because you just don't have that experience of life yet. You don't have all those unique emotions that you gain with 25 and 30 years of life. Yeah. Or longer.
Yeah. Really quickly, where do you want to be in 10 years? Rapid fire. 5 years.
Close your eyes and picture it if you really want to.
Yeah, close your eyes and picture it if you need to.
Hopefully on Broadway. Hopefully, performing in musicals or plays. I really love, I just want to get into the industry any way I can. And thankfully the program here at Elon is so good and we have so many connections. So hopefully that is achievable for us. I'd love to do TVs, movies, films, musicals, just cast me in anything. Cast me in anything.
Absolutely, kind of echoing the same sentiment there. I love film, I love TV, anything to be in that space. And then, but also the life of a working artist is hard. So hopefully I have stability with other things in my life, because I think with stability and with financial grounding that you could get in another job, that opens you up to pursue art in the way that you want to. So you're not hindered by the I'd really like to go to this audition, but I gotta take up a shift at the restaurant.
Work my 9 to 5.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you guys were amazing in Romeo and Juliet. Thank you so much for coming and talking to us. We'll be back with the game. Also, in the future, when me and Marissa make it big in the film industry, we'll hit you guys up.
Please do.
And LinkedIn connection real
For
quick.
now, you guys are going to see me and Marissa try a bunch of food at Earth Fest. We'll be back.
Hey guys, we're here at Earth Fest celebrating the mother herself. And we're gonna try some yummy food, see some cows, and we're gonna take you along with us.
Let's go, let's eat.
Boom!
Hidden gem or vlog, because no one is in line and all these lines are super long. So we're gonna go over there and get.
We got you.
Oh, well, Marissa.
Colin, how many packages are you guys just eating stuff?
Look, don't do a compilation of that.
Look.
we're getting fried chicken sliders. I'm so excited. One thing about me is I love fried chicken.
If y'all come back by here after y'all have had sushi, if y'all have already had sushi.
Oh my god.
Not messing with this. It's not even like spicy, right? It's good. It's like vinegar.
It's good. I feel like the proportion is a little bit off, but I love the options of variety. You have to customize your sandwich.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this weird tomato sauce, or not tomato, ketchup. That was better.
Guys, this is a great pickle. This is a great pickle. That is a great pickle.
On its own. I love rice. God, I'm a rice lover.
That's some good rice. That's some good rice.
Alright, let's shrimp. Lemony.
Oh. Not as good as the pickle.
The mushroom's good? I like them. This is white rice. It's nigiri with tuna, yellowfish tuna on top, yellow fin. Caviar. I don't know what this white stuff is. I'm a little scared.
I think it's Kewpie mayo.
Yeah, I tell him put it on.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I don't like that white sauce though.
I think it's mayo. Okay, dumpling? This is like a fried dumpling.
Yummy, yummy. Barbecue brisket with sweet potato fries. I'm gonna go for the brisket first. Me too. And the barbecue sauce. Cheers. Cheers. Very good.
I really mess with that.
Texas grilled?
I mess with that. It's more North Carolina than Texas barbecue, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. Very vinegary.
But very yummy.
All right, I'm gonna try it with the fry.
Oh wait, smart.
We're gonna do a combo. It's not like, it's just sweet potato.
The brisket is overpowering the sweet potato for sure.
You wanna call that a fry? No, but it's cut like a fry. It's sweet potato.
You can tell.
It's sweet potato.
Okay.
The line was too long, so we're not waiting.
We're gonna skip it. This is my big Serena. Hi. Guest appearance. She waited.
She's gonna try it for us.
We have vanilla ice cream, wild berry sorbet, brownies, and cookie dough.
Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta try it.
Okay. I gotta get a little bit of everything.
All at once? All right.
Everything.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That's pretty good. It's a little fruity.
You know, I'm good.
But
Delicious.
the cookie dough is really good. Really good. And yeah, thank you, Serena. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, say something, Serena.
It's good. It's frozen yogurt like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Amazing. Love that. Okay. Guys, another cow on campus.
There's two this year.
There's two. No, I'm talking about, remember when the cow came?
I know, but last year
Oh my
there
God,
was
it's
just
the
one.
milk club guy with the cow. I don't know how to feel.
So yeah, she must have just.
Go touch it.
Whoa.
Persimmon.
Bro, don't talk to the cow that way.
Whoa. We're talking. We're yapping to each other.
Marissa, don't disrespect the cow.
Yeah, come on, Marissa.
I was complimenting him.
All right, get in there. Go take a picture of it.
Hello. We love the earth so much, and we love food even more, as you know, because we eat food all the time.
Literally every single package is us eating food.
And you know what? We're human, and that's the way life goes. You know who else was human? Two people, Taylor Swift and Shakespeare.
Yes, they were.
Some people say they were the same person. I've never seen the two of them in a room together.
Me neither.
I've never seen two of them
That's
together.
so true.
Curious.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I get confused about them sometimes, and so I think this will be a fun little game to see, you know, who is who? Taylor
who?
Swift or Shakespeare?
So Taylor Swift lyric or a Shakespeare line. So
Yes, we're gonna have
and
to
then
guess what it's from, who wrote it.
After hours first R&J. So let's start.
Alright, let's do
Wait,
it.
are we just gonna call it out? We were first one to call it out. Get it?
Yeah.
Well, there's
sure.
two, but there's two options, so I feel like we go back and forth because there's two it's 50-50 shot.
Okay, facts.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So what are we?
You go first. You
You guys will be the Capulets. We'll just be
Mom.
after hours.
We'll just be after hours.
Capulets versus after hours.
All right, ready. Cool. All right, Capulets first.
All right.
Okay.
Did I close my fist around something delicate? Did I shatter you?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
I've never heard that lyric.
It's, Did I close my fist around? Did I shatter you?
What song is that?
I'm just looking for the
It's
pop.
from
Yeah, okay. All right, next one.
No, it's with Bon Iver.
Nah, no, it wasn't.
Exile?
It's not Exile.
A man sings that line.
Well, okay.
Not her,
All
but
right.
she wrote it.
Okay, next one. Did you miss the rogue who coaxed into paradise and left you there?
Do you know it?
No, is it Taylor? I think it's Taylor.
It's Taylor.
Taylor.
It's from Coney Island. That's from Coney
Yes,
Island.
it didn't sound like Shakespeare enough. I don't know how to describe that, but
What
there was
makes
enough
something sound Shakespeare?
thighs and like just like incomplete
Dust.
words. Yeah,
Dust,
like
thou.
thou. Yeah, words that don't exist anymore.
It's Shakespeare.
All right, next one. 1-1.
My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart concealing it will break.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
There he
He's
is.
mogging so bad.
Does he have an earring?
He
Oh
does.
my god, that's sick. Wow, what
Did
a
you guys
guy.
watch? You guys watch Hamnet?
So good.
I never got to, but I want to.
Favorite movie.
Jesse Buckley. If you're watching Jesse Buckley, I thought you were amazing.
He's definitely watching. They do
Yeah,
do
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
throw it
Hey,
out there.
you never know. Never
So
know.
it's- yeah,
Paul Mescal played Shakespeare.
Paul Mescal and the little Noah Jupe. Noah Jupe.
Noah Jupe was
Oh,
in
Great
it.
actor.
Jacoby
Yeah.
Jupe.
Yeah.
Jacoby Jupe. All right, next one. Past the curses and cries beyond the terror in the nightfall. Wow, that could go either way. Past the curses and cries. No, Taylor. Taylor. I'm gonna guess Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's go.
Folklore's
2-2.
coming in clutch.
Yeah, folklore's
There's a hack
not.
for this game.
Folklore's not one I'm like that. Like I know folklore, but I don't know the lyrics that well. Okay. We'll go to the next one. In black ink, my love may still shine bright. Ooh,
Ah, this
that
go
could be
either way.
either.
I think it's Shakespeare. Feels kind of. But
In black, in
In
black
black
ink,
ink,
my
love
love
may still shine bright.
It's
but
11.
it's 11, which
In
it
black
can.
ink, my love may.
Oh, that's the hack.
shine
I feel like we
bright.
can't
No, it's
use the
9.
hack.
It's 9. Okay, then maybe.
We're doing witchcraft over here.
So,
I feel this is cheating.
I want to go
mean-
with like the technique and say that it's Taylor Swift, but I have a feeling that
yeah,
it might be
I
Shakespeare.
think
I don't know
All right,
it might be
prose.
right.
It might
They're
be
guessing
prose.
Taylor.
I
And
said
it's
Shakespeare.
Love is merely a madness.
That literally could go either way.
Shakespeare.
Love is merely a madness. Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Wow. Has she ever used Shakespeare in her songs?
Well, isn't I could be completely making this up, but isn't the natural human rhythm of speaking an iambic pentameter?
Yeah, we
Yes.
actually talk about that a lot, where the natural rhythm is an iambic pentameter, but we just don't realize it.
So I would not be shocked.
Would not be shocked.
If-
I would not be shocked.
No?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Lovely. Okay. Remember when I was alone, just a queen without a throne?
This one, I
You know who I think it is?
Oh. You think it's Shakespeare? I don't actually
No.
don't know. I for real don't know.
That rhyme is not like do the trick. I don't know how to do the trick.
Remember when I was alone. Remember when I was alone.
It really rhymes this much in Shakespeare though.
I think it's Taylor.
I feel like it's Taylor. It does not
Both
rhyme
of those
this
are
much.
7 syllables.
Fire.
What?
Fire.
Trisha Paytas!
Who logged harder in this one? Do you guys know who that
William
is, right?
Shakespeare.
No.
Yeah, I know Trisha.
You guys know
Trisha?
I'm sorry.
I knew it wasn't Shakespeare because it rhymes like a little too
So,
much.
so Trisha Paytas' next baby Shakespeare?
Yes. Wait.
Whoa. I mean, what is
Totally
it?
could be.
Aquaman, Malibu,
Aquaman, Malibu,
Elvis.
Elvis.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. I think it works.
Hey.
What? Wow. All right. Okay. I don't know if there's more
She's
after
the
this,
only
'cause
one in the family with a normal name.
Okay, so there's more. I think we lost that point. How can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
Is that you guys or us?
I think that's us.
It's Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I think it's Taylor Swift.
I said it. I'm so good at this now.
You killing it, bro.
Kelly, I should take that Shakespeare class.
Yeah.
Take it with Julian.
God.
Julian, our director, is teaching it. And he was
I don't
great.
know how
He'll be
great I'll be
very
at it.
disappointed in us.
He'll be
think-
great.
I
He's
think
gonna-
you do great at it.
We're kicked out of the program. It's a cut program
It's a
now.
good
Really?
program now. They
you
say.
think?
Yeah,
Really?
I see you killing it as a
Yeah, what?
King
Should
Richard
I be
the
watching
Fourth.
this? with,
Thank
like,
you. That's the
research?
part in Shakespeare I'd play is King Richard the
You would
Fourth.
play King. He has a hunchback.
That's me. That's me. Go back for all.
She was a
of-
bad
all right.
guy.
Thank you. Yep. All right. The old widow goes to the stone every day, but I don't. I just sit here and wait, grieving for the living. Is that us? Oh, it is our turn.
What do you think it is?
Taylor. I think it's Taylor. Is that like
What?
a Coney Island thing?
I can't remember. My memory's so shot. I don't remember. What
You
was
see,
this on
I'm
the
just
screen?
an old school Taylor fan, like
Yeah.
first few albums.
I would say if there was lyrics from there, I would have gotten it.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite album?
Speak Now.
I'm definitely red.
And
Are you folklore?
right now, I'm in a big
Torture Poets department.
era.
I knew that actually. Okay, you guys.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, I think.
Fast.
Oh! Well, that was an
Wow.
eye and big pentameter.
So I would have said Shakespeare, but
Wow.
Same room.
I'm gonna stop talking.
No, it's okay.
that's
It's-
okay. Sorry.
You win some, you lose some.
Sorry.
Yeah, you did it!
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
He definitely would have said that. I
You went,
wonder how he spoke. You know what I mean? Like, actually, how did he speak?
They
Like-
didn't speak.
Wait, is
in
this a question
Shakespearean.
or is this? the
No,
end
we're
of the
done.
game?
We're done.
Okay, that's
That was
what I
great.
thought.
Thank you guys so much for playing the game. Thank you so much for coming on. We had so much
Thank
fun with you
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Boop, boop,
And
boop.
this is our second to last episode. Our last episode's next week, so tune in. Bye.
To find out more about After Hours, visit elonstudenttv.org.